Alright guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing day 209 of my Slimfast diet and plan, and this is episode video log 421, so 421. So it's not really been bad actually where I've been on this diet for that long, because you technically forget that you're actually not even on a diet and stuff. So you just carry on your routine like you're actually. So basically, you're having the same sort of foods every day. You kind of get used to it. So you kind of get to that point where you're just going for the same food. It's like a focus thing. It's like you're actually focused just on that objective. So I find it much easier now. Anyway, so I had a Slimfast for breakfast this morning for 421. Very good, I like this. Paid about £7 for these tins. I prefer the Sainsbury's over the Tesco's one, because this one is got, I don't know, it's more, I would say more sugar in this one by the looks of it. I don't know why, but just this little bit here, a powder, is probably, I presume it's got a lot of sugar in it, let's just say that, and it's quite yield for sugar and stuff. It's quite a sugary taste, a lot. So what I try and do, instead of having like 2 scoops where it says 2 scoops, I'll probably end up just having 1 scoop, because that should be enough for 1 cup. But then again, it's all about the protein, so if you're putting 2 lots in, that would be the equivalent to the protein being in there. But I find that the protein should be around about, it should be right. You shouldn't have too much at least. I mean, you've got to equivalent it and all of that. Make sure it's actually right and calculated. Just putting some fish fingers in there for my mum. Doing her dinner at the moment, so, and I'm doing mine at the same time because I've got mine in there. But yeah, I find now I can focus on the real big issue here. I found the real issue, in a way of speaking, in a manner of speaking I should say, is the amount of food I was actually consuming in my body, which made my whole body literally bigger. Now, I find that if you think about it, I've said this probably quite a lot of times in a few of my videos, the stomach is probably not even, it's probably not even as big as this little hole here. This little hole, wow, about that small. So basically, when people put a lot of food in, it's tightening in there, it's squeezing, even though the actual stomach is elastic. So it's meant, as it's elastic, it's meant to stretch out. So it stretches to the point where you're putting too much in there, right? And it's going, right, these are, let's say, the ribs, yeah? And then you've got like your kidneys bit and all that. Anyway, so when you push that food in there, you're tightly squeezing that in there, it's squeezing out and it's pushing against your ribs, it's pushing against everything, and it's like, I find, to be honest, now that I've lost quite a bit of weight, around here, around my stomach area, I find it's more painful now. I'm back in the side, I need to change my t-shirt. I had this on for about 3 days now, this one. Alright. Yeah, so in a way, in speaking, a manner of speaking, I should say, we're not supposed to consume that much food inside our stomachs. And I find that if you're putting so much food in your stomach, think what that's actually doing to your insides. It's stretching your insides out, and that's why a lot of people, when they're losing a lot of weight, they have that like stretch marks. They have a lot of stretch marks, so it pushes in, and then when you lose that weight, you actually start seeing the stretch marks. Now, I suppose in a way, how to get that back is just to get it back to normal by slimming down and working on your abs and your like lower section of the body. And that's what I'm doing. I'm actually doing weightlifting at the moment, because that's for just muscle training for the muscles. Because I found actually for the last few days, actually for about a week or so, I found this has actually got a lot bigger, and that's actually started because I've been doing that for about 2 weeks now. 2 weeks doing this, and this has actually started to like double in size from doing that. I've doing about 40 to 50, I say, reps a day, 3 times, 4 times a week. I do that, so I'm trying to get into like a sort of a routine going, and that way I'll have 2 or 3 days just to relax, or just do some light running. I'll do some running, jogging. So 3 days, 3 to 4 days, I'll do weightlifting out there, and I also go for a run in those 3 to 4 days as well. I'm running nearly every fucking day, doing my exercises just to get the healthy fitness body down. And also I'm trying to get it to a 6-pack, and apparently the best way to get a 6-pack is either to run or do weightlifting, or mix both of them together, I find, because you're working on that lower body as well. You're working on, well, to be honest, you're working the whole body when you're running. That it's not just one part of the body when you're running, it's the whole entire thing. So I find to get a 6-pack is just to keep doing running exercises like cardio, and also like weightlifting and all of that. I'm not supposed to lift much, so I'm only lifting around about 20 kg, but I'll tell you that 20 kg is actually implemented into my muscles right now, and it's starting to build up that muscle structure. So my arms will be like probably out there soon, like here, but I'm slowly gradually doing it, because I think muscle takes a long time to actually to get. It takes the same thing as well. It kills the fat as well. So when you're doing a lot of weightlifting, it just shoves the actual fat away. And all I want to get around about 5 to 10% of fat, maybe a bit more. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be, because this friend of mine, taxi driver, he was saying I'm about 5'9". My brother reckons I'm about 5'7", so I'm probably just in between and all of that. But I think as you get older, you start going a bit shorter anyway. You start like going shorter in size. Anyway, cheers for watching this, guys and girls. Hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers for watching, and catch you later.